Hello and welcome to Wild Wild West League Baseball here in Aurora, Oregon at Bob Brock Stadium as we get set for a Saturday doubleheader. First, it will be the Gresham GreyWolves taking on the Westland Knights. For the Knights, the team from Westland was able to increase their lead to 3 games atop the WWWL standings last night as they defeated the Pickles 8-3. The Knights had the offense clicking and picked up 9 stolen bases on the Pickles to improve to a league best 8-1. The ball cub from Westland will look to keep the momentum going today. On the other side, the Gresham GreyWolves ended their 5-game slide yesterday against the Gherkins, winning 9-7, thanks to a great final 3 innings from TJ Pruneda. The GreyWolves also got great production from the Triple H of Hakkinen, Heiser, and Halligan, and will look for the same production this afternoon to fight off the Knights. The GreyWolves trying to remain in playoff contention. The Knights are looking to increase their lead atop the WWWL. It's the 2-6 Gresham GreyWolves taking on the 8-1 Westland Knights. First pitch is next. Well, it's August, and baseball is still rolling here at Bob Brock. It's Cooper Jerpy on the mound, the ace from Oregon State, big left-hander, to face this GreyWolf lineup, which we'll get to you right now. Trevor Antonsen to lead things off. Sage Keep in the 2-hole. Baxter Halligan, the lefty, rounds out the top 3. Isaac Lovings cleaning things up. Dominic Enbody in the 5 spot. Trace Hakkinen at 6. And 7, 8, 9 is Heiser, Manning, and Jacques. Behind Cooper Jerby is Knight at 3rd, Stevens at short, Armstrong at 2nd, Lightgive at 1st, Holcroft in left field, Stedman manning things as the captain in center, and Anderson in right. So Trevor Antonsen steps into the batter's box to lead things off. It's Knights GreyWolves. These two teams opened up our restart last Thursday. They face each other again today. Opening offering. Way high. And they count it 1-0 to Antonsen. Jerpy in his last outing, inning and 2/3, 4 strikeouts and a walk, 1-0. Upstairs again, and they count 2 balls and no strikes. Did give up a hit and did not have a decision. Antonsen stands in inning 385, the 2-0 on its way. Up and away. And Hajerpi still looking for that first strike. Count at 3 balls and no strikes to the leadoff righty from the GreyWolves. Knights in their pinstripes, GreyWolves in the black. The 3-0. Look out, low and in. And there's ball 4 to Trevor Antonsen. So runner aboard to start this ball game off. First batter is the first base runner. As in stands the righty Sage Keep. Open stands for Keep. Hitting at 500 in his short experience in the WWWL. Opening offering. Catches the corner. And they counted 0-1. Keep is 4 for 8. Has not played the Knights. Jerpy looks on. Antonsen at first. No score. Just getting going in the top of the first. Nobody out. Between the Knights and the GreyWolves, here's the 0-1. And a swing and a foul. Down the right field line, over into the stands, and they count it 2 balls and no strikes. Well, this is a GreyWolves team that was able to end a 5-game slide. And now is tied for the 3rd spot, that playoff spot in the WWWL. Antonsen at first, 0-2 on its way to Keep from Hajerpi. And he swings and rolls it foul on the left field line. Over towards Coach Hop, who doesn't make an effort, watches it go by him. The count remains at no balls and 2 strikes. Well, if you want to beat this Knights team, you have to battle with their pitchers. They're very good through and through, from starter to closer. It is a great staff for the team from Westland. 1 on, nobody gone. Top 1, 0-2. High. And they count at 1 ball and 2 strikes to Keep. Sage Keep in his last game on Tuesday, July 28th, was 1 for 3 against the Pickles with an RBI and a double. He also struck out once. A leadoff walk to Antonsen, who leads at first. Top 1, no score, Knights and GreyWolves. 1-2 on its way to Sage Keep. Way up and away. And they count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Sage Keep restraps the gloves, rocking a silver chain. tucked underneath his jersey. He taps the plate once, wags the bat at the belt, and now holds it on his right shoulder. GreyWolves trying to jump on the ace Hajerpi here in the opening frame. 2-2. Swing and a miss. See ya. First strikeout and first out of the ball game for Cooper Hajerpi, and up comes the lefty Baxter Halligan. Halligan hitting .259. He was 1 for 2 yesterday. Took 3 walks, including being hit by a pitch twice. And Tonson at first, 1 gone, top 1 here at Bob Bruck. No score between the Knights and the GreyWolves. Hajerpi, quick throw to first, and it gets away. And Tonson's going to second, and he's going to be in there standing. He rounds second, but holds up. And an E1 has the GreyWolves with the runner in scoring position in this first inning. Ball rolled back toward our great Robert Jones, the PA announcer, on that right field line. So an opportunity for Halligan to get the GreyWolves on the board. Cooper Hajerpi sets at the waist, and Tonson at second. 1 gone, top 1. Opening offering. Strike, catches the corner. And the count at 0-1. Halligan last time out against the Knights was 1 for 4 with a single. As the lefty looks in towards the lefty Hajerpi. Lefty on lefty. And Tonson in scoring position. 0-1. Strike 2 on the outer part of the plate. So now Halligan in the hole, 0-2. Baxter with the white gloves, the black bat. No stirrups with the socks pulled high. Hajerpi looks at second towards Tonson, who's jumping back there. 0-2. And Halligan swings and fouls one off down the left field line. And the count at 0 balls and 2 strikes. Runner at second, 1 gone. A leadoff walk to Antonsen. Sage Keep struck out. And Trevor went to second on the air from Hajerpi on the throw over. Hajerpi sets at the waist. Eyeballs Antonsen and deals. Swinging a slow roller up the middle. To his left is Armstrong. He drops it at first, gets back to it, goes to first in time. A little closer than Armstrong would have liked, but it gets the job done. On its way to third goes Antonsen, and up comes Isaac Lovings in the cleanup spot with an opportunity for an RBI. Lovings hitting .143, but has been productive in his last couple of games. Had a home run against the Pickles on Tuesday. An opportunity for an RBI. Playing behind the plate, Lovings the catcher. Looks on towards Hajerpi. First pitch. And the righty looks at a ball low and in. And Tonson at third. 2 gone, top 1 here at Bob Bruck. A bright, sunny, but cool, relatively, Saturday afternoon. 1-0 from Hajerpi. Misses up and outside. Count 2 balls and no strikes. Lovings is a 3-year letter winner in football and baseball at Sunset High School. Was named the Senior Athlete of the Year. 2-0. And he waves for strike 1. Counted 2 balls and 1 strike. Isaac had the first hit and the first earned run against Chad Stoner his last time out. Chad was untouchable. And then Isaac sent one over the right field fence. Runner at third, 2 gone, top 1. 2-1 home. Strike in there. And they count 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lovings, a catcher, majoring in Homeland Security. Does a lot of protecting. 2-2. And he swings and slices one down the left field line that hooks foul onto the practice baseball field, and the count remains at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Inning started with a Trevor Antonsen walk. He watched Sage keep strikeout, and Antonsen then went to second on an error by Hjerpe and came to third on a Baxter Halligan ground out to second. Loving stands in with a 2-2 count, 2 gone, top 1. Trying to bring home Antonsen. Hjerpe's 2-2. Misses up and away. Good eye by Lovings. And the count at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Dominic Enbody awaits his turn on deck, the lefty batter. Lovings trying to pick up his 5th RBI of the summer of 2020 and have the icebreaker against the top dogs from Westland. Payoff pitch. Upstairs, Lovings takes a walk. And there's runners at the corners with 2 gone for Dominic Enbody. Isaac Lovings with a good eye. His second walk of the summer. And Enbody stands in. Enbody with a .333 on base percentage. Lefty taps the plate twice. Was 2 for 3 yesterday against the Gherkins. 2 on, 2 out. Top 1. Opening offering. Strike at the knees, and they count 0-1. No score between Westland and the GreyWolves. We're just getting going. Top of the first here at Bob Brock. Antonsen at third. And the 0-1 catches the outside corner. Count 0-2. Isaac Lovings over at first. Enbody restraps the glove. Trying to pick up an RBI against the Knights. 0-2 from Hjerpe. Swing and a miss, and that does it. Oh, Cooper Hjerpe runs into trouble, but no damage done. To the bottom of the first we go. No score between the GreyWolves and the Knights here on our Portland Pickles live stream, brought to you by Adventus Health. So welcome back. Bottom one here at Bombrock. No score between the Westland Knights and the Gresham GreyWolves. Riley St. Clair works from the right side of the rubber as the lefty Jake Holcroft stands in. St. Clair facing the Knights once again is opening offering. And Holcroft swings the big chopper down the right field line, scooped up by Hakkinen, who steps on first. And on one pitch, the most dangerous hitter for this Knights ball club is retired. Holcroft, get you the stats next time he comes up, but of the 3 offensive categories we keep track, he leads them all. Not bad. So in stands Andy Armstrong, the right-handed batter, bases empty, 1 gone, bottom 1 here at Bombrock. Right-hander St. Clair deals home. Up and in. And the count at 1 ball and no strikes. Armstrong hitting 167. He's been moved up to this 2-hole since the absence of the Jake Ducar. 1-0. Catches the outer part of the plate. And the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Bottom 1 at Bombrock. No score between the GreyWolves and the Knights. Knights have been a team that have been known to put runs up early, trying to strike first here at Bombrock. 1-1. A swing and a shot right back up the middle, almost clips St. Clair. And just like that, Andy Armstrong with the first hit of the afternoon for Westland puts a runner aboard for Bradley Knight. Bradley Knight has been absolutely ridiculous this summer. He's 3rd in average, 3rd in slugging, 1st in on-base percentage at .548. That means he gets on more than every other at-bat. St. Clair looks over his left shoulder and deals. Strike catches the outer corner, and the count at 0-1. A single by Armstrong. He leads at first. No score between the GreyWolves and the Knights. Bottom 1 here at Bombrock on this windy and sunny Saturday afternoon. A 1 from St. Clair. Strike at the knees. And the count at no balls and 2 strikes. St. Clair way ahead of Bradley Knight. Bradley Knight's got 11 hits, 11 walks this summer. Westland did steal 9 bags last night against the Pickles. We'll see if they send Andy Armstrong over at first. And St. Clair thinking the same thing. He tosses 1 to first. Armstrong is 2-0 on stolen bases. 2 stolen bases, none caught stealing. Bradley Knight wags the bat at the belt, holds it on his left shoulder. St. Clair steps off again. Boy, he really thinks Armstrong is moving. And why wouldn't you? Knights team loves to run. 9 games, over 20 stolen bases. Almost guarantee one's coming. Armstrong looks like he's taken off. He does not go. 0-2, misses low and outside. And the count at a ball and 2 strikes. And there's the advantage of having a team that is so active on the base pass. You can sometimes get in the head of a pitcher, and you know St. Clair's thinking about it just because of how long he has taken on the mound. Bradley Knight with a 1-2 count. Runner at first is Armstrong. 1 gone, no score. There goes Armstrong. Ball is low and away. Loving's throw is way high, and a good backup by Tanner Jacques. Jacques went behind second base and is able to snag that ball before going into the outfield. Definitely saved a base. So Armstrong with the stolen base. Mark it as the first of the afternoon, and it won't be the last, as Bradley Knight has an opportunity with a runner in scoring position and 1 gone in the bottom of the first. Knights looking for the icebreaker. They have their best hitter in the box, and Bradley Knight fouls 1 down the left field line. That is depending on how you grade guys. Jake Holcroft has the most RBIs, the highest average. Bradley Knight with the best on-base percentage. Armstrong with good speed at second base. 1 gone, bottom 1, no score. 2-2 to Bradley Knight. In there for a strike. See ya. Riley Sinclair with a big-time K. And there's 2 gone, as up comes the right-handed batter, Chad Stevens, with a runner at second base. Stevens is second in the league in RBIs, 4th in average, hitting a .389. He's got 9 ribbies. He's behind his teammate, Jake Holcroft. Stevens with the all-gray cleats, wearing the pants all the way down today on this hot Saturday matinee. Opening offering. Look out, almost clips him. And they counted a ball and no strikes. Armstrong at second. Armstrong, the only batter of the top 4 for this night's team that isn't headed to the University of Portland. 1-0. Stevens swings and ropes one into the gap into right center field. This is going to be an RBI and maybe extra bases. Stevens on his way to second. He slides in safely. It's an RBI double for the cleanup man from Westland. And it's a 1-0 Knights lead. So Armstrong comes in to score. Stevens with his 10th RBI. And in comes the right-handed batter, James Anderson. Anderson hitting .364. He struck out 9 times, and 3 times last night struggled seeing the baseball. Runner at second, 2 gone, opening offering. Right over the middle of the plate for strike 1. And the count 0-1 to Anderson. Knights 1, GreyWolves nada. Bottom 1 here at Bob Brock. Westland able to jump ahead, as they've done so many times this summer. The 0-1. Strike 2 catches the outer edge. And the count at no balls and 2 strikes to Anderson. Anderson with the stars and stripes on his gloves. A right-handed gray arm sleeve and the blue cleats. Rocking the Skagit Valley helmet that's red. Stevens at second, 2 gone, and the 0-2 to Anderson. And he swings and taps one foul towards the on-deck circle of the GreyWolves. And the count remains at no balls and 2 strikes. Armstrong singled, where he's second on a stolen base. Chad Stevens, who's at second, doubled and brought him home. Westland ahead, 1-0. Riley Sinclair trying to keep it that way. 2 gone, and the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Stevens is retired. 2 hits, 1 run, 1 left aboard. To the top of the second we go here at Bob Brock. The Knights jump ahead